Do not worry.
أهلا وسهلا جميعا. Welcome to a brand new episode of Do Not Worry. أنا الهوست Anthony. معنا نديم قاعد حد ركبني. How's it going everyone? عنا نور وعنا Elijah.
Full house اليوم.
Full house, almost full house. حكيت بعت لها مسج لكارين to tell her that she couldn't come today بس ما ردت علي حتى فما بعرف كارين. إن شاء الله you get your twin apparently my twin ما بعرف they say في شيء نشبه كارين. Anyways folks عنا
كتير حلوة أنت.
عنا an OG full house كلنا قاعدين مع بعضنا ومعنا كمان Dr. Food signature cakes that as you can tell in front of you. Anyways folks أهلا وسهلا اعملوا subscribe للchannel, like the video. عنا we have a lot of topics to talk about today and this episode is sponsored by our good friends at 16mm bar Gemeyze folks. Watch this episode to find out how you can get a free drink at 16mm من هلا ل April 4th. We're talking about a lot of things this week, folks. Motaz has been cancelled after some comments he made about the resistance. يعني Israel couldn't take him down. Twitter is going to do the job. There's a Lebanese man on TikTok who may be having inappropriate relations with his goat. We're gonna find out. We're gonna talk about it. مثل ما قلت, we're trying Dr. Food's new signature elegance cake.
A sex scandal.
Taste of luxury, folks.
Taste of sex.
Are you ready to taste luxury? We're gonna go over it.
Okay.
On the cakes.
But they have
There's a man who fell asleep in a movie theater in the States while masturbating. LBCI dropped one of the cringiest videos on Instagram of the year. TikTok is getting banned in the States. Is it gonna get banned here? Should I see it?
Inshallah.
And we're saying goodbye to Kaki Balboa, folks. After 10 months of loyal friendship, Kaki Balboa is gonna be going away. We're gonna destroy him finally. And a lot more. Honestly, there's way too much. يمكن ما نلحق نحكي بكل القصص. Before we get to this, folks, we're going to just take a second to thank some of our amazing patrons without whom this show cannot exist. Amazing blonde patrons مثل زياد مغربل, Heather Jaber, Michelle Aissa, Falafel Brain, Linda, Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, Karen's Cravings, Gilbert Dubois, and Fabien Abou Moussa. Superhero patrons like Ned, Ghassan Hamoud, Najjar, Muhammad Mansour, and amazing God-tier patrons. I should have started with the God-tier patrons. دايما بنسى. Rifat Fakih Burgery, Ilya Al-Mujabir, Jessica Ann, Raj, and Jack Sleeman. This show on Jet cannot exist without the patrons. You guys make sure that I can pay the interns. The interns make sure that I can make the show. They edit, they do the prep. شو ما بدكم folks. The show cannot exist without the interns. The show cannot exist without you. We love you. Thank you so much. Consider supporting us on Patreon. Let's get kicked off, folks. You may have noticed that the channel name has changed. The channel is now no longer called Anthony Sargon, folks. My name. It's called Do Not Worry Podcast. Finally, after 3 years, I figured it was time to change the name. When I started this channel, it was just me. I was by myself. You know, it made sense to name it after me.
Anthony Sargon.
Then the
It
podcast.
should have happened, but me and Nour joined.
Let me tell you why.
True,
Once you guys joined, I was like, should I change the channel name? But then I'm never sure how much longer this podcast is going to go, bro. I might cancel it in a week. I might cancel it in 2 years. عن جد ما بعرف. I was like, do I want to change the name? And then what if I only do one more month?
ما فيك ترد وترجع؟
إنه في بس بدي أديها changing the channel name. I was like, خلاص Anthony, that's the name of the channel. بس هلا after 3 years, like honestly, I don't know. يعني I might cancel the podcast in 2 weeks. I might cancel it in 2 years.
But the podcast channel,
Stop
it makes
teasing
more
that.
sense.
But no, it makes more sense خلاص having the name. It's more inclusive. If someone asks like, what's your podcast name? I have to say you have to find my. It's easier. Press more branding.
انه يكتب do not worry بس
حتى the Patreon صار branded do not worry بطل تحت اسمه. So
wow. I
مبروك,
feel
guys.
honored.
صار عنا identity.
Finally.
we're splitting all the money 25% each. I'm kidding, folks. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I'm still the daddy. ما في يعني أنا الأصلي بعدنا ما في.
We had to fight him نقعد نديم حده.
ما بدي شوفوا it's not a nice frame. شوفوا الفريم. I don't like it.
مش قصة نايس قصة كتير غريبة ما بعرف شو عم تحكي.
شو؟
Authority issues.
ما خص authority bro. خص الفريم. شوف you guys have a huge table that I built specifically يقعدوا شخصين ثلاثة comfortably. This is a one-person desk.
إذا إجت كارين كمان تكون واقفة هون.
تخيل.
غير بدها توقف بالكوان هونيك. We got some fan art, folks. It's been a minute since we got some fan art. This is from AY Cody or A Cody. Call me Cody. على Instagram. He's got 1,200 followers almost. Very kind. He's a 19-year-old Lebanese young man. You can
Talented.
You can order commissions على PayPal. Anyways, let's look at the art real quick. Thank you, Cody. We really, really appreciate it. This is the first image. It's myself and Joseph Mirab. Joseph is looking epic with his white kung fu outfit, and you got me in my boxing outfit looking like kind of cool.
Hey.
I look way more buff than I am in real life in this picture, so that's pretty cool. Then on a close-up of Joseph Lahalo. Then you got me all alone looking like Hajime no Ippo, baby. Well, then when he has very cute little doodles
Cute.
of all
These
of
are
us.
so cute.
I find these very cute.
أول مرة حدا بيرسمنا by the way.
Welcome, Nadim. حكيت Charles, the guy who did the intro for us. We're going to add you to the intro.
Merci.
So it's going to happen. But he's a little busy right now, but it's going to happen sooner or later. Anyway, thank you so much for the fan art. Cody,
cute.
we appreciate it. These are very adorable. I want to find a way to use these. Oh, maybe Nour can be inspired by these.
عن جد كتير حلوين بس next time عملنا كمان انا ونور ونديم على كبار وبيطلعوا حلوين.
Yeah, كمان. هلا ليك.
هو الزبالة بالاخر يعني.
This is more than
سكتنا
Fine,
فيه.
yeah.
this is more than you guys deserve يعني for now. نضحك على بعض. Funny quick little video that my dad sent me على WhatsApp. He wasn't sure if this was fake or not. I love these. I love boomer WhatsApp boomer videos. My dad sent me this. To be fair, he didn't tell me this is real. He's like, I'm not sure if this is real or fake. Could be real, could be fake. So then once you watch it, it's like, how did you even think this was possibly real for like 1%? But so no, very cute. This is always.
You know, Leslie, my youngest Tiffany, is married to a great young man from northern Lebanon, Michael Bullis. And his father and I have had a good number of talks about really rebuilding the entire country. Not as president, but the Trump organization. We build big. Regarding Lebanon, it's simple. Everyone's got to start jumping on the respect train. Lebanese are smart, and instead of berating each other, it's a small country, huge financial opportunities. When I'm reelected, Lebanon as a whole, it's going to be great. What Biden won't do is to tell Netanyahu that really the Palestinians deserve pre-1967 borders for a permanent country and financial
Who does this?
right to return whole
Yeah,
deal. That is the deal.
The Palestine stuff gives it away, but we got to make, my daughter's married to a Lebanese man. We got to make.
على فكرة هيدا.
No, it doesn't mean he wants to make
like it,
Lebanon great. Make Lebanon great again.
At my desperate, I want to believe this.
My dad wanted to believe, even though his mouth is moving one way, the words coming out of his mouth.
أكيد غلط اتأكد.
It could be real يعني.
لا ما
بعرفكم.
It's like makes you think how fucked up AI is. يعني هلا بعدنا early stages وفيك تعمل هيك شيء بكره بس.
They can already do it. This is like shittier. Like في AI هلا بيعمل way better than this. I don't know why this one's that bad. هذا كنا عاملوه من شي 3
They're
أشهر.
doing music bro. The artists بس كانوا AI يعني.
Quick update. Last week حكينا كتير عن Starbucks. That was our main topic. يعني Starbucks بالMiddle East, they fired 2,000 employees, which is 10% of their entire workforce. يعني massive. صار في effect علينا يعني. We
Can do shit about this by the way.
بس I asked, I wasn't sure is صار في effect بلبنان. You know what I mean? Like, has this affected anyone بلبنان? Well, I actually got a DM from someone who works at Starbucks بلبنان. That person is an assistant manager. We're going to keep that person anonymous. But they're an assistant manager. So apparently 40 employees actually lost their jobs بلبنان. 40 Starbucks employees got fired بلبنان. Well, not only that, they got fired with no notice, and some of them had worked at Starbucks for 22 years. They just got fired without notice, without anything, any extra compensation. I don't know about the compensation, but no notice. Yalla, pack your bags, merci, au revoir. I just wanted to, I think this is an important update, and it's even closer to home, and I will pose the question again. Now that we know that 40 employees بلبنان شحطوا, what do you think about the boycotts? Does that make you think twice? Does it make you uncomfortable, comfortable? Where are you guys at?
Life isn't fair. رح يلاقوا غير شغل بأذر barista shops. وهلا by the way stories.
عم بكسر الدنيا.
It's by the owner of Starbucks تبع لبنان اللي عنده الوكيلة.
I've heard 3 different things. حدا قال لي ابنه لنبيه بري عنده stories. حدا قال لي I keep hearing those stories بس I haven't heard a good thing about the owner of stories.
أما فين أقول لك how I know.
أنا I heard خاصة بعائلة بري. I heard multiple things. I'm not. Anyways, stories or not. Did everyone give their opinion? Nour, شو رأيك?
I still stand by what I said last week. I know it's about the bigger picture.
Yep.
أنت شو رأيك أنت؟
أنا بقول كمان إنه أكيد في other shops, other opportunities. يعني ما بحس إنه خلصت الدنيا على Starbucks.
أكيد it sucks by the way. I know they lost their job.
Yeah, we can't.
أكيد it
It's
sucks.
we don't want to seem like it's fine. We'll get another. We got a lot of comments. We released this segment as a reel على TikTok or على Instagram. We got a bunch of comments. Someone was like, "I just lost a job recently. I'm finding it very hard to find a job." I know it's pretty rich of people to be like, "Yeah, go find another job." It's not that easy. Even if it's just a barista at a coffee shop, all jobs are valuable. All jobs can be hard to find. Yeah, I don't want to take it lightly. I think بس مثل ما قلنا last week, أنا ونور, إنه short term there's going to be some pain. It's going to suck for the people who got fired way more than me. It's easy for me to sit here and talk and be like, it's fine, go get another job. The guy who got fired هلا might be completely hopeless.
Collateral damage.
They shouldn't be viewed as collateral damage.
Yeah, the reason I brought up stories هو إنه the bigger plan from my point of view شو إنه يسكروا ستاربكس بلبنان حيفتح way more branches stories.
ما exactly for every
بس بدل في فترة كتير مقايرة له للزلمة صار له 22 سنة بمحل انشحط out of nowhere.
Of course, there's going to be a transition period كتير صعبة. These people are suffering right now. There's no one looking out for them. But ultimately, I think we have to hold strong. It's like it's a sacrifice. The people that got fired are the ones making the sacrifice. But it's a short-term sacrifice for benefits, but long-term. And in long-term, it's better for us not to have any dependence on all of these foreign companies that support Zionism. بالآخر مش مصلحتنا لنا. But I just found out that there's actually not a single Starbucks in Israel, which I found kind of funny.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I googled it. Someone wrote a comment on Instagram.
What?
It was a Zionist guy, so I blocked him. But then I googled it. I'm like, yeah, she's actually right. There's no Starbucks in Israel. Anyways, do with that what you will.
I haven't had Starbucks once.
ايه what the fuck كان في 6 فروع بتل ابيب لستاربكس بس سكروا كلهم ب 2003 وفتحوا ب 2001 ضيعوا سنتين.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Interesting. The more you know. Hey, the fun fact. Lady Madonna, folks. A couple of weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, حكينا عن the most legendary clip that we've seen on TikTok. Let's watch it again, best هيك just to refresh.
لبس لها her merch.
Lady Madonna, exactly, in honor of the great Lady Madonna. Let's watch that clip one more time. No, Anjad, it's a classic.
أهلك وأمك موجودين.
لا أنا ماما وبابا توفوا من زمان.
لا حوت اجاني حوت.
كتير حلو انه هي عم تقول لها بتسمع شحال عم يعمل
And it's like the longest, like اجاني yeah, she eats cigarettes for breakfast. She eats like a carton of cigarettes. الكروز كلها بتدمها.
Also quick correction last episode قلت إنه أنا ما كنت عارف about this part. أنا قلت لكم احضروا للآخر غير إنه she's nice.
And I just got it. I didn't know who the hell this lady was. I'm like, who's Lady Madonna? You were telling me she's famous. Karin's like, she's famous. We got عيطوا علينا بالcomments كمان on Instagram. Like, well, how do you disrespect
She's a legend.
her? But we're not disrespecting her. It's like a hilarious because if I meet this lady right now, she's like the biggest celebrity in my head. يعني she's the lady تبع حوت. She's the حوت meme.
And then some people became very annoying انه بطل فينا نحكي عن ولا شيء.
Half of these people that complain, they send me DMs like من سنة, bro, I love your podcast. Once you talk about someone that they like, you can't do this. Stop. It's like, bro, شو بك من يومين عم تقول لي amazing.
كيف فهموا انه عم نتساءل عليها لليدي
ما بعرف.
مادونا is beyond me.
ايه هو the fact انه that we're mentioning her name بجنه بكره هذا الشيء.
It was endearing, but like us, we love her and she's a hero. Anyways, for anyone who missed it, anyways, it doesn't matter. A day after we talked about this Lady Madonna, her mom passed away. Her mom died. People they were confused. People thought for like a couple hours that Lady Madonna had died. So people started like writing on our TikTok like, you guys killed her. Why are you talking about her? She just died. We're like, Lady Madonna died? I'm like, I just heard about this lady. So for 2 hours, I'm trying to find out, did she die? Did we kill her? Because كمان نحكي عن حدا on this podcast, they die. حكينا عن فادي إبراهيم. He was already sick when we talked about him, and we talked about him لأنه كان مريض. بس no, he died not long after that. مرة أنت عم تحكينا عن شيف رمزي.
قلب بالبيت عنده.
He died like 3 days later. كل ما نحكي عن حدا بيصير لهم شيء. So يعني Lady Madonna, if we are responsible for your mother's death, we are sorry. ما كان قصدنا.
You know what didn't help?
شو؟ Zeph is fine.
What didn't help كمان is انه when we were trying to figure out إذا هي ماتت أو إما I searched على تيك توك انه Lady Madonna death أو شيء هيك. أول شيء طلع بالسيرش كان التيك توك تبعنا والثامنيل is Lady Madonna ومكتوب died.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, so I guess we made it worse for ourselves. But Lady Madonna's fine, folks, and we love her. We're not bullying Lady Madonna. For us, no?
She's an icon.
حوت اجاني حوت.
بدنا نكبل لها حوت يعني.
Play it on mute وقولها. It sounds exactly the same.
حوت اجاني حوت.
Don't Feddo, guys. You guys know the drama that happened. شك صار في شكوات انسحبوا شكوات. خلص, we're not talking about the situation much anymore. God bless him. منصور, نحن كلنا معك ونحبك. Anyways, اجانا another mom who's kind of like Don't Feddo شوي, who's putting her kids على social media. She has one son. I don't know if she has more kids. Anyways, let's just watch a little example of the kinds of videos that she makes. لأنه she made another video that went viral. أخذ شي نص مليون views على TikTok, where she kind of embarrassed her son. يعني حطته بموقف كتير صعب وكتير بشع. Still قالها Don't Feddo مع منصور بس أخرى يمكن. This is just to give you guys an idea of the family. This is the little boy, by the way. He's very sweet. He's adorable. حلو عنه. He's عن جد he's adorable.
وعنده اختين بنات.
اختين اوكي.
يس موني مامي
شو
حكتني من سكلود وبدك تنزل عندها اليوم ساعة زيادة.
يس هاي باب فيك بليز ما تطول بالشغل لأنه عندي ساعة رسم زيادة.
Oh, these are the little sisters.
ماري جين اليوم عندي ساعة رسم. واو
اسمه Mary Jane.
هاي
That's kinda
أنتي
cool.
I'm so excited. اليوم عندي ساعة رسم زيادة.
Okay, anyways, only if you copyright. Basically, his mom بتعمل sketch comedy بالبيت using her kids as the actors. Hey son, you want to do an extra hour? Yeah, عم بيركض وعم بيخبر اخواته. It's a little sketch. Family, harmless content for the most part, you know what I mean? But when you're going to put this على TikTok, you're going to get a bunch of kids يعني وسألة عم بيعملوا, they're making jokes and stuff. There's nothing wrong. This is harmless content. ما في شيء. Anyways, this is not the problematic video. This is the problematic video. Let's watch. هون. How she basically just told her son about like bullying.
هو هالكومنت اجى تحت هداك الفيديو.
Okay, so this comment
So she's responding to it.
Okay, cool.
ويوم الحساب تبقى تحسب انت وياه. مارون مامي امبارح بعد ما نزلنا الفيديو مثل العادة في ناس بتكتب باد كومنت وفي ناس بتكتب جود كومنت. اوكي امبارح مثل غير مرات في حدا عم بيحط لنا الايموجي اللي الوجه واللي عم يتمسخر انه انت بتحط لونات وعم يتمسخر على اسنانك.
Oh my god, he's so stupid and silly.
اللي عم تقول هيك.
ما بيعرف انه فينا نروح على الدنتست ونظبط اسناننا. I have an idea.
شو؟
ايش رأيك بس نروح على الدنتست نصور له فيديو تنعرف انه نقدر يعرف انه بنقدر نظبط اسناننا.
ايه والله يا مامي منك قليل. انت
I'm gonna pause for a second. Adorable kid, by the way.
What a sweet little boy.
Very
أول
sweet.
شي.
Who gave such a mature answer.
الجواب من امه obviously he's forced to do this.
قبل كل شيء, he does look like that emoji. It's kind of insane how much he does look like that emoji. But here's an update. That emoji is adorable.
That's true.
I love
as
the
well.
nerd emoji with the bug teeth and the glasses. Yeah, that's a very cute and endearing emoji. I feel like I know whenever I use that emoji, I never use it in a negative context or to make fun of someone. But I guess I use it as like
Cute.
as a
أنا
cute
هيك
little
حسيت
as an
كمان.
endearing thing. So whoever used it in this case is probably bullying the kid.
Definitely.
But so no, we don't see it that way. What's weird is that why would the mom choose to إلا لابنها يعني by the way تقول له إنه في هيدا عم يتمنك عليك على الإنترنت شوف شو قال عنك like you should be sheltering your kids from this.
وغير هيك you're teaching your son انه you can انه تظبط اشياء بشكلك وما بعرف شو انه لا he should accept himself لو انه الاسنان بيتغيروا وهيك ما بعرف it's just bad doesn't sit right with me.
Hey, no, the lesson shouldn't be you can go wear braces وتظبط المشكلة.
He's a child.
The lesson should be إنه the guy who wrote this is an asshole.
Yeah.
إنه ما بس
انت
إنه
لك صورته للكتابة تبين.
ما كمان إيه هلا it's ما هيك كمان the people who watch all this content
صح،
like,
طبعاً.
that's the weird thing, you know what I'm saying? Let's continue watching.
عارف نحن على بكره عنا موعد عند الدانتيست.
No.
ايه على بكره على 4:15 عنا موعد.
قال لك لا.
وبروميس رح نصور فيديو.
بس مدام هو الاسنان بدهم انه هيد جير ويمكن بريسز او شيء شو رح يعمل له الدانتيست بكره يخلع له اياهم ويحط له فينيرز ما تحطي له فينيرز للسبب بشرفك he's too young
I think بعد
please
بده يفرم that's why
بدهم
هيك
شي
شكله.
3 سنين.
bro he's a little boy he's a door يعني don't worry about
بيقلبه.
you're too young to worry about your teeth buddy عن جد
Maybe they'll shave them down.
he's too
That
no
people
he's
do
too
that.
young
عادة
bud.
اسنانه
guys هدول بهروا
اسنانه طبيعية
Yeah, I
هيك.
know بس إنه يمكن بدها تعمل هيك
اسنان
for him
الحليب.
to prevent bullying.
she should
يعني.
maximum the maximum اللي بيعملوا اياه الترتراج او اذا بده شي هيد جير او بريسز بس غير هيك leave him alone
What a sweet boy.
اوكي؟
كل ما
أوكي.
بتبناه يعني
جود بوي.
خلصك من امك.
بالرغم من انه جواب ابن ال9 سنين كتير كافي وبزيادة عليك بس انا عندي شغلتين ورح زيدهم لانه مش كل يوم رح نعمل فيديو ونطلع نرد عليكم على حضرتك وعلى امثالك وحديثي موجه لإلك وللي مثلك اللي من قبل كتبوا هيك كومنت.
Again, she goes on for like another 2 minutes. Don't expose your kids to this. ما تعملي فيديو على تيك توك عم بتعلمي حدا عن البولينج لأن عم بتعقدي ولادك. Honestly, he doesn't need to see this. Okay, if someone writes something hateful about your kid ما تفرجيه ما ضروري.
يب.
مش رح نقول عنك you're a bad mom لأنه تعلمنا الدرس.
لما ناكل عيطة.
let's see she made a response بعد ما قامت القيامة وهيك نزلوا عليها تويتر تيك توك انه ليش نزلت هيك فيديو.
مرحبا يا جماعة، يعني بعد فيديو امبارح قامت الدنيا وما قعدت بالكومنتات، ناس عم تلومني وعم تقول ما قالك حق وهي كيف بتفرجي الصبي الكومنت وانت عم تدمري له شخصيته وما لازم، وناس عم تقول عفاكي خلي الصبي يطلع شخصيته قوية.
ايه هو اللي دايما
الاخبار هيدي
كثير
فأنا
قوية.
حبيت اوضح هيدي النقطة بالذات. اول شيء اكيد انا ما جبت الكومنت خبط لزق وفرجيته لمارون وعملت له شوك او عمل ديبريسيون نهائيا.
كل يوم بيقريهم هولي عادي معود.
لسبب بسيط انه هو عم تتكون شخصيته، نحن وعم نربي وعم نربي اخواته
بيتعلم
لا يقوى.
انا على طول بقول له يا ماما ما كل شيء بتسمعه بتصدقه، ما كل الناس ناس طيبين وناس محترمين وناس مهذبين، في ناس بلا اخلاق، في ناس بتسب.
What do you guys think of this? انه teaching a young boy عمره 6 سنين انه يقوي شخصيته by reading bullying comments.
الولد ما لازم يقوي شخصيته with age لحالها بتصير. الولد مفروض يلعب ما يعرف انه في negative opinions towards him. I'm pretty sure he gets enough of that in school.
وما لازم يتعلم for sure انه to change his appearance
Exactly.
for
شو
bullying.
bullying كمان
يعني بدل ما يقوي شخصيته تعلميه يتقبل شكله، هيك تقوي شخصيته.
انا as a kid كنت I'm 33 وبقرا mean comment على يوتيوب و I feel sad and it ruins my day. تخيل I'm like 6.
انا بس ببكي اوقات.
تخيل I'm 6 years old bro. بجيت امي بتقلي في واحد قال لك بشع على تيك توك بتدمر لي حياتي bro. I'll fucking cry bro.
من يومين اجاني كومنت بدي اخطفك واذبحك.
انت؟
Bro, hey, like we've gotten all sorts of weird shit بس انه like imagine your little boy, you know what I mean? Like, هيدا قال لك بشع يا حبيبي شو بدك تقول له؟
Horrible.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Leave the boy alone.
حتى كمان انه انتو كتير بينت للسبق انه ضروري رد عليه وروح ثبت شكلي لما يرجع يتمنك علي. انه يعني انه تاني نهار اخذتيه عند الدونتيست مدام.
اذا قال له قصير للصبي شو بيعمل؟
بيطوله.
حتلبسيه كعب؟ شو رح يعمل؟ خلص. anyways مارون ومنصور بدنا نعمل بلاي ديت مع مارون. let's chill with منصور. منصور بيعلمك شوي. اكيد منصور صار عنده يعني immunity للبولينج. ايه صارت شخصيته قويه لمنصور. سو hang out with منصور اثنيناتكم you know what I mean.
عم تتخيل كلاب فيديو بينه وبين فدو؟
برو كلاب بين منصور وبين مارون بيكسروا الدنيا برو. يعني the people that lined up بالسيتي مول تشتروا مايسترو chocolate
they would line up لفدو.
quick وديع النجار update folks. as you guys know حكينا عن وديع النجار من شي 3 جماع. then I got cancelled and I got called homophobic and all of that stuff. and then I apologized for what I said about وديع. then I regretted my apology once people started calling me out for انه ليش are you hating على lady Madonna وليش. I was like so شو ما قلت you guys are gonna find something to get upset about. so I shouldn't have apologized honestly. but anyways I'm a good guy. I don't take back any apologies. But there was an interesting reel that came out على tip شو اسمه tip T spit whatever the fuck this is. okay, some kind of account على Instagram. okay, they literally had Wadih Najjar. They had that video of him walking. okay, and they had 3 pictures. Handsome Squidward and I don't know who the first guy is, and Nicolas Cage. like these 3 guys together equal Wadih Najjar. well Wadih,
it's in the caption by the way.
Oh, it's in the caption. Okay, so yeah, Nathan Jones plus Handsome Squidward plus Nicolas Cage. Well, Wadih Najjar himself replied, folks, to that comment. That this was before I made my episode about him, all that stuff, and he himself said, "In reality, I look more like the guy in the middle, Handsome Squidward." So hey, he knows he looks weird. He knows he looks like a weird animated character. So khalas, I'm burying this topic. We're never gonna bring this up again. I do think he looks more like gay Thanos than Handsome Squidward.
I think he'd love being compared to gay Thanos. أول شغلة.
I agree.
Probably.
يعني إذا he liked Handsome Squidward هديك it's a better compliment.
Gay Thanos is way better looking, to be honest with you.
ليك أنا I have a confession. إنه أنا رجع من المطار كان معي بالطيارة.
no way.
بس كل الوقت كنت عم شوفه وكان حاطط هيدسيتس يعني بدي اتصور معه وات ايفر بدي اصوره بس ما كنت عم بسترجع وقدام في محل شيله وعيطت له وجيه بدي وديع.
اوه ماي جاد
وما سمع وفل.
ما بتفكر بوجيه صقر.
رجع فل.
Anyways, that's that. We have way too much to get to. We gotta move quickly. Next up, folks, the US is banning TikTok, or is it, or what's happening? People are freaking out. It's kind of making me laugh because I'm imagining what if this were happening بلبنان. شو بيصير بلبنان وبالعالم بلبنان لأنه
بينتك الدنيا.
Bro, بينتك الدنيا because TikTok, whether we like to admit it or not, صارت a source of income for many people, whether the lives, whether for their business. It's an advertising tool.
للبودكاست.
وين ما كان أنا ما بحكي everywhere in the world. فنحن رح نستعمل هلا the states as an example. But then we're kind of going to reflect on what if this were to happen here? How would everyone feel and react? Well, this is coming from a person. أنا ما بكره TikTok. I hate all social media, to be honest with you. I think it should all be banned and burned. But anyways, this is just a small blurb in Google. On March 13, the U.S. House of Representatives overwhelmingly passed a bill on Wednesday that would give TikTok's Chinese owner, ByteDance, about 6 months to divest the U.S. assets of the short video app or face a ban in the greatest threat to the app since the Trump administration. Basically, what this means is that the Chinese company that owns TikTok needs to sell TikTok to an American-based company so that the app can keep operating in the U.S. If they don't sell it to an American company in 6 months, then the app is going to be banned in the United States. Okay, it's going to be banned in the States. Why is the House of Representatives trying to ban TikTok? Because it's a Chinese-owned company. The U.S. government is convinced that the Chinese are using TikTok to spy on users, collect user data, etc., etc. It's just it's a national security thing. That's how they're presenting it. We have a lot of videos of basically American TikTokers عم بينهاروا. Don't do this to us. Why are you doing this to us?
50 million US accounts on TikTok.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're gonna get to it. يلا. So هون عنا. We're gonna start with this tweet. عنا lead sponsor of the TikTok bill, Republican Mike Gallagher, admits the real reason they're rushing to ban TikTok because it's becoming the dominant news platform for Americans under 30, and the U.S. government doesn't control it like other platforms. Here is that in video.
The only impacted sites are those associated with foreign adversary apps, such as TikTok.com. It can never be used to penalize individuals. The text explicitly prohibits that, and it cannot be used to censor speech. It takes no position at all on the content of speech. Only foreign adversary control of what is becoming the dominant news platform for Americans under 30.
That's what this is really about.
That's what they're worried about.
Yeah, and we talked about this a lot over the past few months. Pro-Palestinian sentiment is very high on TikTok. The support for Palestine on TikTok is like 95% versus like the 5% of support that Israel and the IDF gets. For a lot of Hollywood actors or lobbyists have gone to TikTok. One of them is Sacha Baron Cohen, who kept up a open letter to TikTok, and no, please, we got to stop the anti-Semitism out of TikTok. All that sort of things. So on the Fikaza theories coming. We're going to watch a minute of, because we have tons of videos, we're going to watch a little bit of each. Hayda, for example, they think TikTok is getting banned because of Amazon. Yeah, let's watch.
He is the reason why TikTok is getting banned. Let me explain why. Who's the founder of this? What did he find? He is the one who built everything for this company right here. Now worth trillions of dollars. And who is the richest person on the planet? It is this man right here. You know who is the #1 enemy for this company? TikTok. TikTok launched their TikTok shop.
Oh, that's right.
It is going insane. Things are cheaper on TikTok. Woo. Within 2 clicks, you will get your product. And there's no membership fees or anything like that. And real people are getting real commissions. And for businesses, if you post your product on TikTok, and if it goes viral, you instantly became a millionaire.
That's right.
So the conspiracy theory #1, Jeff Bezos and Amazon are trying to stop TikTok. The more you hear, the more they all make sense in a way. This can really, there's a little bit of everything at play. This TikTok that you're going to see right now, there's been a lot of videos like this made, and this really drives the point home. At Dish, the American government, ما بيهتموا be things that actually matter, and they're focusing on fucking TikTok. Shoot for this guy.
No free healthcare. Mass shootings every other day. Women don't have control over their bodies. Rent is astronomical. Can't afford to own a home. Have to work 3 jobs just to get by. Not feeding our children at school. Funding a genocide. But we got rid of that app, though.
Why? No, he's making a great point because Anjad, like America is the greatest country on earth. American people are really suffering, bro. Most Americans can't handle a $400 emergency.
Most of them live paycheck to paycheck.
Most Americans live paycheck to paycheck. If you lose your job, you're fucked. You're gonna be homeless in like a month and a half. You don't have free healthcare. Healthcare costs a lot in the States. Rent prices, like you said, are astronomical. My sister, bro, for like a 3-bedroom apartment in the States to live with my parents. Almost $3,000 a month. Almost $3,000 a month, folks. She doesn't live in like New York or San
West
Francisco.
Virginia, which is considered cheaper than others.
She lives in Northern Virginia, like a regular place. You know what I mean? Rent is astronomically expensive. هلا في inflation أخو منيوكا in the States. Food prices كل شيء is going up. Wages have been stagnant for years and years. The minimum wage hasn't changed in most fucking states. So everything like that they ignore. That's TikTok. Oh shit, TikTok, the Chinese. Yalla, we gotta ban it. So what this guy is saying is actually very true. Here's another angry American guy. It's just funny. This guy's like not even like a young 13-year-old like tween on TikTok. It's like a 50-year-old bald dude, and everyone's angry.
TikTok ban just passed. So what's this mean for us now? Well, ByteDance has roughly 5 months to sell TikTok. If not divested by that time, it would be illegal for app store operators such as Apple and Google to make it available for download. Now, to all members of Congress, you have just voted against my First Amendment rights and my way of freedom of speech.
Americans love to say that.
Take away my freedom of speech.
It's just another day to be absolutely disgusted by the actions of our government. This platform has changed my life for the better, and I'd really like to think that I've done some good here too. Now, if TikTok is sold, we all know it's not going to be the same. The entire dynamic of TikTok is basically gone. It'll be a government-ran Facebook 2.0 in a few months. Now, the only other app that I've been pushing relatively hard is YouTube. So you can find that YouTube link at the top of my profile.
يلا, find my YouTube link, find my Insta link. Everyone's running away. Everyone's getting their stuff ready. Gotta be safe. Hold on, this guy is angry and screaming, according to Nour. Let's see what he's screaming about.
The only thing all 535 members of fucking Congress can fucking agree on is to ban TikTok. That's it. That's the only thing. I heard him talking about raising the minimum wage. Can't fucking agree on that. Heard about talking about trying to keep prescription drug prices low for people. Nope, can't agree on that. I heard him talking about the border. Can't agree. Can't even agree where the fucking border is. But when it comes to banning TikTok, line up, buddies. Bring that fucking Instagram and Microsoft money down here. Line it up here in our lobby. Oh, let me heat it up. I'm gonna protect your privacy by banning TikTok. Don't you watch Risa Tisa? Don't you learn how to cook pasta right way? Don't you find out more about the history of this great nation? Don't you notice that this Congress, 250 years after the first Continental Congress convened in Philadelphia, has done less than any Congress in the history of this goddamn nation? No. The only thing this gaggle of 535 of the richest, most powerful, welfare queens being paid on a government dime can agree on is that I can't watch fucking tiki-talkies. Suck my...
Bro, his neighbors should be like hilarious. And he's repeating this over and over again.
Americans went through a whole range of emotions, ranging from this to إذا بتشوف the sad guy, sad music.
We're getting to the sad guy هلا. إن شاء الله ما يكون في copyright على sad music.
The TikTok ban passed.
هيدا
and
بده
more
يبكي.
United States freedoms.
They're all old.
Stripped
ما هي؟
away.
Everyone complaining is old.
The House of Representatives. This house of thieves and liars have stolen our rights to free speech on it.
Free speech? This house of thieves and liars and criminals have stolen my right to... It's Anthony, it's so funny.
يا كم دول شيء على أنتوني إيتس كان عندك such a western accent أنت.
I used to do it كتير على هيدا البودكاست بس بخففه. When I panic, I talk like this in Southern.
Is it إنه هاللهجة الOG ولا أنت إنه؟
No, I don't speak like that normally. Yeah. Come in. So this guy's going to talk about, is Israel trying to buy TikTok? But there's been a lot of conspiracy theories. Are Israeli companies trying to buy TikToks? Or people with ties to Israel? Or people who give money to Israeli lobbyists? كلها dangerous because again they want to change the narrative because TikTok قلبت كلها pro-Palestine.
We were all thinking it. Israel is trying to buy TikTok. And this is one of those rabbit holes that I had no idea how deep it was about to go until I fell in. So bear with me here. And before the AI censors me, the country Israel is not trying to buy it. It's people with really deep ties to Israel. This lead came from Whitney Webb, the patron saint of independent journalism. And it starts here with Steve Mnuchin, who just announced that he's putting together investors to buy TikTok. But wait, Ian, Steve Mnuchin was the U.S. Treasury Secretary.
Yes.
He's not Israel, right? Well, let's peel this onion back one layer at a time, starting with just the fact that he's Jewish, just par for the course. And don't worry, we're going to get all the way to Mossad here in a second. But it's important that you know that Mnuchin had a long, illustrious career at Goldman Sachs and hedge funds. He was a key member of the Trump campaign. And among his many ties to questionable people in finance, he's buddies with Michael Milken, who's famous for being one of the richest and most evil scumbags in the history of the last century of finance. Michael Milken revolutionized the art of stealing from the
looks like a
poor
character
and
from
getting
Watchmen
really
or
rich
some shit,
by
bro.
manipulating financial markets. And in the interest...
Anyways, this is like a day, 5 minutes. He's gonna keep going and going and going and peeling the onion back. But if he just watch
بس على فكرة إذا عن جد بيشتروها شركة إسرائيلية بتعرف بطل فينا بلبنان كيف Fiverr it will get banned.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
No, definitely.
ناكلها شو.
ناكل خلا.
Then it's the same guy. He's talking about how it has nothing to do with China.
Everyone on TikTok knows that the TikTok ban has nothing to do with China. It's all about Israel. Been talking to a lot of people involved with the bill on Twitter Spaces, and there's one thing they all have in common. They're not on TikTok. And if they were, they would know that it's not China hashtags that are getting censored. It's Israel hashtags. And I accidentally proved this yesterday when I posted this video about how AIPAC is sponsoring the TikTok ban bill, and I hashtagged it with Free Palestine. See, right there, Free Palestine, and it immediately got throttled, and I could tell it was gonna get no views. So I reposted it with no hashtag, and about 12 hours later, no hashtags equals almost 500,000 views, and Free Palestine hashtags, 23,000 views.
So again, we know that nothing new. أنا كمان every time I post something on TikTok now that has to do with Palestine, I never use any of the Free Palestine hashtags, just so that it doesn't get completely buried.
But by the way, what's good to know, I know although they're censoring hashtag Free Palestine, but views على hashtag Free Palestine are way more than hashtag
وحتى على Instagram by the way.
Of course. بس كمان يعني this is what makes this even clearer is that everything that they're accusing TikTok of doing, Instagram, Facebook, they all do that shit. Twitter, they all collect your data. They all sell your data to the highest bidder. And the only problem with TikTok is that but China's gathering your data. The Chinese and
US فيهم.
But China bans YouTube and Google, so why can't we ban TikTok? It's too late. You have half of Americans are using TikTok. You have like a third of Americans that are making some kind of money off of it. Like,
and they're devastated.
It's like young voters were like Democrats, for example. They're desperate. Trump is gonna beat Joe Biden's ass, and like they need the young vote. You know what I mean? And instead of doing what they can to get young people to come vote, what does he want to do? He wants to ban fucking TikTok. Joe Biden and Trump كمان. Not because I find insult Biden and I like Trump. You fucking idiots. So this guy, who's Jeff Jackson? He's the older millennial who calls it. So this guy uses TikTok a lot.
He's like the cool congressman.
He's the cool congressman. He won the race by using TikTok and appealing to young people. He turned around and let's ban TikTok.
I don't think TikTok is going to be banned.
Then why'd you vote to ban it, Jeff? Yeah, in case all of you are unaware, your favorite congressman on TikTok voted to ban it. Jackson from North Carolina voted yes. This dude with 2.5 million followers, the one that uses TikTok every fucking day, he voted yes. Yeah, Jeff, that was the look I had when I saw your vote. You can't possibly be more two-faced than to make videos talking about how TikTok's not going to be banned and using the platform every fucking day to get yourself elected and then voting to ban it. I can't say I expected better of you because you're a politician.
Anyways, that's enough of that. Yeah. Here's a quick tweet from the Jewish Fed, folks. Here, look at this. So the Jewish Federation of North America. We want Congress to tell TikTok that their time is up. We're done with the lies the platform spreads about the Jewish people and Israel. Take action now. Like, yo, this is a very powerful Jewish, like, American lobby. And they're like, we need to ban TikTok because they're against, like, Israel. It's fucking crazy, bro. At Dish, it's transparent what's happening. Bro, America is such a bot country, and they have to fucking get on their knees for Israel, bro. Let's just, one last video about this. Nancy Pelosi, just to show you at Dish out of touch these people are. The people that are voting for this, you know, the people that are these decisions are in their hands, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that you can't make money on TikTok Live anymore is because of Nancy Pelosi. Look at what she has to say about this whole thing.
This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. It's an attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe, a winner.
Oh my god, but they're so cringe, bro.
What the fuck was this?
They're so cringe, bro. They're so cringe. They're the same people that wore African clothes and got on their knees when George Floyd died. وما عملوا شيء to like actually change the law. Anyway.
The bill, by the way, passed the majority of votes they voted to sell the company لأن it benefits them on so many fronts.
Of course, and they're happy to collect هلا money من Mark Zuckerberg.
Imagine the financial benefits هلا.
The US, like Mark Zuckerberg is going to be the biggest winner because déjà Instagram copies every fucking other social media app that exists. He can't wait for Instagram to become the de facto TikTok. يعني he not Mark Zuckerberg for them to ban هيدا. So it's horrible. There's way more videos that we can keep watching بس ما بتخلص القصة. So it's just funny, like imagine جاي TikTok ban على لبنان هلا, or imagine an Israeli company buys TikTok and we can't have TikTok بلبنان. شو بيعمل فادي شربل برو؟ وجيه صائر شو بيعمل bro every night when he needs to make money.
I feel like
شو bro كله.
I feel like
many
people
people
forgot
bro,
how to
businesses.
do things without TikTok.
Businesses كم business ولعوا because of TikTok went viral accounts.
نص the marketing campaigns بنعملهم based on TikTok. Like you know كل شيء TikTok صار took over the world. It will be such a shift to change.
It's crazy man.
وهلا مع الوضع بلبنان وهيك عن جد people found an escape through that app اللي بيطلعوا لايف وهيك taking that away كمان.
It's a source of money for some people too. We joked around how I did 3 hours of TikTok live. I made $40 in 3 hours of TikTok live. I know it's not a lot of money. It's not life-changing money. But I know if someone doesn't have a job وبيعمل له شوية TikTok live كل يوم and he can make some money.
معاشه يعني.
This is fucked up. You know what I mean? And I'm just to see the whole American government that never agrees on anything to unanimously كلهم يلا let's fucking ban this app. It really makes you ask questions because those people never have your interest at heart. We've talked a lot, folks. وجاعوا الشباب الله يجا جوانا بيسألني إذا في كل شيء. Let's talk some Dr. Food.
And I'm craving something
signature
sweet.
cakes. Let's see. So عنا 4 flavors. في عنا taste of luxury هيدا مش مكتوب هيدا risky business. So this is chocolate with like a caramel. فيك انت تقلب على الكاميرا تفرجيهم اكثر انا بعيد شوي.
اوكي. هيدا chocolate مع caramel.
Bottom right.
هيدا اسمه night drive.
هيدا love cake.
Night drive.
وكاتريكسا.
هيدا love cake فيه smarties عليه. By the way, notice the expiration date قد اللوجو. The size of the expiration date is literally the size of the logo and they're still using that Dr. Food logo اللي ما مصدق كيف بعده هيدا الشيء. وهيدا الهش هيدا فيه like it's a chocolate cake فيه strawberry cream جوا. This has the smarties.
هيدا all chocolate.
وهيدا شو؟
هيدا caramel.
طيب who wants what? I'm a basic bitch and I like my chocolate.
أنا simple كمان.
أنا
أو هيدا أو the one with the pink stuff.
خذ البينك.
هيدا chocolate. فيه chocolate. إذا بتاخذ الفراز.
شوف كيف فينا بكلوز.
I don't want the one with smarties وما بدي الكراميل honestly.
إيه ولا أنا.
اوكي.
لا أنا
أنت شو هيك؟
أنا الشوكولاتة.
Okay.
Let's have these.
Half.
Okay, I bought one of each لأنه I don't want to these are 70 سنت الحبة يعني 60,000 الوحدة. وزنها 30 جرام. It weighs 30 grams. I think this is very expensive. 70 سنت. وتيك توك مثل العادة they're all kissing Dr. Food's ass. هيدا كتير طيب والكواليتي ودكتور فود فوق راسنا وما بعرف شو.
شو سمارتيز الالي كيف
أنا honestly
هيك شكله.
أنا I'll be honest I'm really not excited to eat this even less من بعد ما أكلنا الكوكي I'm terrified of eating this.
أنا معها هيربيز
لأنه أنا كل البرودكتس Dr. Food بعتبرهم at this point cancer in a pack. كله cancer. Whatever chemicals, whatever they use. طيب I'm gonna try the chocolate one. هيدي هي الشوكولات.
نور وايز.
I'm always a mess.
chaos.
حدا نجيب كلينكس من هونيك. I'm gonna try the chocolate one. Oh my god guys, I can't recommend this يعني. قربون أكتر.
كثير addictive لبوب.
برو شفت بكره بس هيك يعمل مثل الورقة
الكراميل. بتطلع for sure.
نحن كراميل. هيدا.
It's dry as hell يعني bro. It's so cheap. It is the most basic.
Yeah.
Bro ما بدي كمان هون.
دوق هيدا.
مدة. I know what it's gonna be.
حتى الافر تيست تبعه كثير مش
بدك تدوقها؟ هيدي الكراميل.
انت ليه بتحبهم؟
جعان هلا.
رخيص. What I wanted to say as another, these are horrible. Don't buy them. 70 سنت الوحدة. It's very expensive. هيدا جبته من النولن اللي تحت بيتي. ريماز كيك. اوكي ماشي. هيدا حوالي 15,000. First of all. This cake 15,000 حقه. ريماز. وزنه 35 جرام. فوزنه 5 جرام أكثر من this disgusting Dr. Food cake. اوكي 15,000 فيكم تشتروا 4 من هيدا for the price of one of these disgusting cakes. هول مصنعين بلبنان. هيدا معمول باليو اي اي سو مش حتى صناعه وطنيه ما عم يشجعوا شيء. try one of these cakes حقه 15,000 الواحد. قولوا لي شو رايك.
شبقنا بالكيكس.
جرب السمارتيز.
مش عجبني بشيء.
This is not the Smarties.
Try.
No.
It's the raspberry one.
Try this.
Smarties أطيب واحدة.
devoir.
By the way.
Taste this. يلا.
بدو هيدا شوكولا. شو هيدا شوكولا هذا نص.
Taste the other cake. على السريع بس this is not an amazing cake. This is not a healthy cake. ما بدكم تنزلوا تشتروا هيدا شيء. بس keep in mind.
I'm pressured آكل.
حقه 15,000. اوكي حقه 15,000 و made in Lebanon. يعني وحياة الله 100 مرة أطيب من الدكتور فود كيك. ريما كيك. ريماس كيك. ماشي.
طيب. متبع مولان دور.
Very light.
No.
It's very light, spongy.
15,000 guys.
سبونج كيك.
You're getting ripped off. اوكي دكتور فود. هذا اليورو كيك كان البراند تبعه كانوا يبيعوه ب 30,000 بلبنان من كم شهر. هلا حتى عليه ستيكر دكتور فود صار حقه 60,000 for some reason. وميد باليو اي اي. صدقوني it's so dry you can taste the chemicals يعني طعمته خرا. I had one little bite.
Like the Smarties one, not that bad.
I agree. It was fine.
I don't even want to try it.
It was good.
I don't even want to try it. I'm never gonna spend any more money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna buy another one of these.
بس إنه their taste exactly addicto intense. وحقه شي 40,000 so.
This one is super good.
Yeah.
Like the light vanilla flavor.
I just got them.
Spongy كتير.
شفتهم بس كإكزامبل تفرجيكم يعني 15,000 what it can buy versus 60-70,000 Dr. Food disgusting cakes.
هيدا ستيل كندر دليس تبع هيدا ما عم بستوعب التكستشر تبعه.
ايه بس انه much cheaper much drier يعني
much cheaper.
horrible.
Yum.
بعد في who wants to have the second bite of this? I just took a bite يعني بس نضيف.
صحة.
لا بعدنا ندوقها هيك نص نص.
ليك.
One more topic before we get to our حدا
كدشة.
who wants to say something about
بالإيد.
any more talk about the Dr. Food cakes أو شيء?
No.
The Smarties not that bad.
I agree. تما كذب عن جد it was fun.
I enjoyed it.
I believe you.
بس هوليك horrible.
You're allowed to say you're allowed to say that it's good بس كمان كتير overpriced. الباكجينج بيقرف لك ما بعرف يعني.
أكيد. لا ثانية I would never buy Dr. Food product.
شفت قد ايه انه طيب؟ هيدا الشوكولا.
This was bad.
هذا بالعاده
ما بدي اجربه حتى.
هذا اللي نحن دقناه الكراميل
بيقرف
الشوكولا.
No, the one we had was the best.
شو الطاولة قدامكم؟ الطاولة قدامكم اتلييه.
بدنا كل شيء.
في محل بلبنان اسمه أطيب فروج. أنا ما كنت سامع فيه.
صح بلبنان.
ما كنت سامع فيه. بس apparently folks Adonis Creed himself Michael B. Jordan saw an أطيب فروج فيديو على انستغرام وحط comment folks.
Wow.
This video folks made Adonis Creed leave a comment. حضروا.
واو.
I'll be honest, it looks good, but I'm just not a fan of the cheese. أنا بس هيدا.
I'd rather without the cheese.
It's just the cheese that kind of fucked with me.
But
here's the comment about Michael B. Jordan, folks. يعني the one and only Michael B. Jordan. شوفوا ملا ايموجي شبه تحت هالبوست.
عن جد كان 8.
Michael B. Jordan, bro. I'm like, how did he find this? كيف اجى له فيديو أطيب فروج لمايكل. I love Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like خلص he's Adonis Creed's he's Apollo Creed's son. خلص whatever he does I'll forgive except support Israel يعني.
This place is huge on Instagram like the reels.
كلهم
they go viral.
I've been هيدا عنده 3 million likes. شو 3 million likes? So just a couple of other examples
of very well shot video. It looks amazing.
Of their هيدا شوفوا.
هل انواع فيديوهات.
مستحيل تلاقي حد اسمه بيبدأ بحرف الميم ومش كريم. جرب ابعت له المقطع. إذا عزمك معناته كلامنا صح.
منطقي.
Looks pretty good. They also do like ASMR videos بقلب السيارة عم بياكلوا take away. شوفوا. That's kind of pointless.
I hate when they do this but تكون مش ظابطة كمان.
The food looks delicious.
Dips.
هذا brisket.
Kind of dips الرمان.
Yeah.
صحتين anyways
I
يعني
wish we did this بدل croissant مع الايس كريم
ما كنت عارف فيه هيدا مايكل بي جوردن حط كومنت ابكر كنا عملنا هيدا الشيء
نحن اذا بنوفر مصاري على الاكل نشتري مايك
نحن بدنا بس نعطي تحيه يعني لمايكل بي جوردن اهلا وسهلا تعال لبنان نحن بناخدك عند اطيب فروج بنجيبك هون بالاستوديو بناخدك على الجيم البوكسينج نتمرن شوي بتعلمنا كم موفز ابنه لابولو كريد يا خيي. Anyways, with that said, folks, let's take a second to thank our amazing sponsor for this episode, folks, for this week, 16mm bar, Gemeyze, folks.
Not over that burger.
انت ما حكيت عن البرجر هذيك المره. What did you think of that burger?
Seriously.
عن جد what a fucking amazing. يعني أنا مثل سارجون بحبهم like well done like my patties. But this was exceptional. It was so good. يعني بترجع أنت بتطلبها مثل ما كانت.
It was juicy. The seasoning was perfect.
إلا من قبل طالب tomahawk steak well done. Just so you know. And he ate the whole burger.
Well, everyone loves well done, but we're not here to talk about burgers. We're not here to talk about tomahawk steaks. We're here to talk about the free drinks that you can get at 16mm until April 4th, folks.
Free drinks.
Until April 4th. Every day, 16mm has a happy hour from 6 to 8 p.m., except Sundays. They're not open on Sundays. After happy hour is done, so starting at 8 p.m., if you're at the bar, if you're drinking a drink in front of you, just tell your bartender or your server, do not worry, and you're going to get a second drink for free. Whatever you're drinking, you're having a nice rum, you're enjoying a May Parker, you're enjoying a margarita, you'll get a second one of those for free on the house. If you have a friend with you, you'll both get a free drink. If you're a table of 10 and each of you has a drink in front of you and you tell your waiter, do not worry, you're going to get 10 free drinks on the table. Each of you is going to get a second drink for free. And you can do that until April 4th, folks. So you got a couple more weeks to take advantage of this. Well, guess what? You can do it every day. And you're limited to 1 free drink per day. Akid, you're not going to go and tell the waiter, do not worry 6 times and get 6 free drinks. But you can go every day and get a free drink every single day until April 4th. So what you waiting for, baby? Go do it. What are you guys' favorite drinks on the 16mm?
I know the new Gemeyze, the special one, transparent. What the fuck?
I did.
Gemeyze.
Yeah,
صراحة what I loved the peppery thing اللي انت شربته.
They had a special bartender making these drinks that night. ما كان
Gemeyze.
the classic cocktails that they have, the May Parker. She's Peter Parker's aunt. I'm a Spider-Man fan. Natural, يعني.
Gemeyze. The basic.
I like their bourbon iced tea.
The bourbon iced tea was very nice. عن جد. If you guys
are like the Mary Jane Parker.
May Parker. اسمها May Parker. هلا ما بيسمع ما بيسمع انا بسمع بعصب
بفكر شو بقول.
هذيك مرة قيرت معه تذكر.
بعيط عليه قلت لي ما بسمع.
انا كنت بسمع هذيك المرة. هلا غيرت معي.
وكمان if you guys are into movies, if you're a cinephile مثلنا, you know, it's a very cozy movie themed bar. There's always movies playing on the projector.
على فكرة عندهم projector بيحطوا movies.
Very nice decorations. It's very soothing. It's very calm. Yeah, we all love it. We talked about it. The burger is delicious. We talked about 16mm for 8 minutes last week. So we're gonna keep this one short. Go get your free drinks till April 4th, starting at 8 p.m. All right. Thank you to Hadi from 16mm for supporting this channel and supporting the show. We love you. You guys are running out of time. Go get your free drinks. Drink responsibly. To quote The Dark Knight, folks, and I've seen a lot of movies in my day, but this quote has constantly come back, and it's one of the lines from a movie that I've used the most in my life. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That line applies to me sometimes, I feel, but it definitely applies to Motaz right now. Because I don't think there's anyone on planet Earth who doesn't or didn't consider Motaz a hero just a few days ago. Particularly myself. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I still consider Motaz a hero. But if the IDF couldn't take Motaz out, Twitter is going to try its fucking best, folks. Because Motaz is getting canceled on social media, all over the place. And we're going to talk about it because Motaz has become a very important figure in all of our lives. He became, at one point, the representation of Palestine. Yani, the photographs that he was taking, the videos that he was capturing were keeping us connected to what was happening on the ground every day for 107 days. He tweeted this out. يلي ما بيفرق معه موت وجوع شعبه مش لازم يفرق معنا بأي شيء. ملعون كل من تاجر بدمنا وحرق قلوبنا وبيوتنا وخرب حياتنا. In English, it translates to, if the death and hunger of his people do not make any difference to him, he does not need to make any difference to us. Cursed be everyone who trafficked in our blood, burned our hearts and homes, and ruined our lives. So he's basically only equating Israel with the IDF, and in a way, Hamas and the resistance. Yani, they don't care about our lives just as much as Israel doesn't care about our lives. That's kind of what he's saying. So in a way, blaming the resistance or Hamas for what happened on October the 7th and everything that happened since then. That did not go well with a lot of people on all social media platforms because they think that the root cause for all those problems is Israel and the illegal Zionist state and the murderous Zionist state that exists there. And I kind of agree. The root cause is Israel. It is Zionism. Yani Hamas is there as a response to the creation of Israel. Same thing can be said about Hezbollah. Lebanon. There wouldn't be a Hezbollah زي ما كان في Israel. So let's read a few tweets, people responding to Motaz. This is from Raja Abul Ha. Motaz's subliminal message against Hamas resistance being responsible for the destruction of Gaza shouldn't be isolated from the Fatah statement that was issued a couple of hours ago arguing the same thing. There is an obvious Zionist agenda to incite internal Palestinian division to turn people against the resistance using Fatah and its basis to regurgitate Zionist talking points. Fatah and its leadership have been quiet about the Israeli crimes in Gaza for months. They are now speaking to play the role of native informant to carry on the agenda of the colonizer, turning the popular support against the resistance. Motaz and other social media influencers are also joining forces to help spread division and exonerate Israel from its crimes in Gaza, pointing the finger at the resistance instead. Very well said. Khalid says, Motaz Azaiza, the man who witnessed the genocide firsthand and documented it for the world to see, is now blaming Hamas for the destruction of Gaza and not Israel. This happened right after he landed in Europe.
مش راح على قطر هو؟
قطر هلا he's in Europe.
No, he's in Europe.
هون ريما المطري. I need the pro-Palestinian Western folks to kindly stay out of this. People in Gaza are furious at Motaz for endorsing Israel's narrative and supporting the treacherous PLA government. Stop trying to silence them to defend the guy you had a parasocial relationship with. كمان she has a good point. A lot of people sitting هلا in the States or in France, in Europe, wherever, حتى هون لا حلوا عنه لمعتز وشو بدكم فيه. If the people in Gaza are angry at Motaz, let them be angry. We don't need to jump to defend them, but I am going to kind of defend them just because I think people are going a bit overboard with their hatred of Motaz. Because it's very easy to hate on people online. This is a tweet that was quote tweeted earlier from Huthaifa. Motaz's vague statement on Palestinian resistance is not only a treacherous stab in the back of Palestinians, as our people's eradication is held at bay by these young men, but it's also a gift to Israel at this critical moment. I'm going to read just a few more tweets, but there's a lot of tweets like this, so I don't think we need to read all of them. But this is just, and I'm going to give you, Anjad, the idea. Huthaifa continues, imagine for a moment the most famous documentarian of Israel's crimes against Palestinians, against Palestinian children, nearly absolving Israel of its role and crimes, and instead of adopting its narrative of blame on the resistance. Motaz isn't just any Palestinian. He is arguably the most recognized Palestinian. His words against his own people, against those fighting for Palestinian survival, betray the reality of this genocide and what we have witnessed for months. But it shouldn't come as a surprise. A man who documents the worst atrocities against his people manages to somehow escape without a scratch and takes a photo with the biggest traitor of them all while holding his hand. I don't like the insinuation that because Motaz escaped, it makes him less than. This is something that a lot of people are going to say. No, you left, you ran away. La, I'm sorry. He was there for 107 days and almost died hundreds of times and was targeted by the IDF. Anyways, let's continue. Moreover, the resistance fighters are also the children of Gaza and have lost as much as anyone else. To say they don't care is an egregious lie and a betrayal. Calling this a shame would be too mild a characterization. Here's a photo of Motaz with the president of the PLA, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And it says, cursed be everyone who trafficked in our blood, burned our hearts and our homes, ruined our lives. Yep, sure thing, Azaiza. So no one's happy with him. Here is a tweet from Ghada Sasa. I've defended Motaz before, but not anymore. He shook hands with the head of the PA that collaborates with Israel and now is outrageously shifting blame for the genocide onto Palestinian resistance. Shame on you, Motaz, for your betrayal. This is a tweet from Z that I actually kind of like. It's a picture of Motaz, as you guys can see here. And it says, to everyone jumping on the Motaz hate all of a sudden, remember that we weren't there, we were not in Gaza, we did not see the things he saw, we didn't lose friends in front of our eyes, we could never dream to understand the feelings he has. Absolutely true. Come in. It's very important to keep that in mind. There's these two comments that I saw that kind of annoyed me. At one point, Motaz was saying, he mentioned something about like a hospital got blown up or something. He didn't say, no, Israel blew up this hospital. So we got these comments, they were killed by Israel, for God's sake. You must be more specific in your tweet and write that they were killed by Zionist occupation. Guys, come in. If you followed Motaz for any time, and ما في مرة ما نزل video على Instagram, he didn't say the Zionists or the Israelis killed this and that. It's not like all of a sudden هلا he's trying to hide the fact that it's the Israelis. كمان أروح يعني this is fucking stupid. Okay. We've read enough tweets. The internet is full of these. شو ما تفتحوا social media, people are against Motaz. What do you guys think? Let's converse. What do you think?
I think Motaz is a 25-year-old guy who's just right now trying to figure out شو يعمل in this very ridiculous situation that he's in. And he's really just trying to figure it out. He's very much 100% entitled to his opinion, whichever it may be. And he lived there, he went through it all. I don't think anyone who has access to Twitter is tweeting comfortably. يقعد يحكي انه لا معتز ما تحكي هيك لا معتز ما تعمل هيك. It's so ridiculous. Plus this whole thing انه of نحنا as a community انه we need this person ممنوع يغلط ولازم يحكي كل شيء صح ولازم نلحقه دايما لهالشخص لانه هالشخص ما بيغلط واذا غلط we're gonna انه throw stones at him. What the fuck?
That's something I want to add, because Motaz multiple times has said he never asked for this. He never asked to become the voice of Palestinian people. He just wanted to be a photographer who traveled the world, who did his thing. He didn't ask to become the voice of fucking Gaza. He didn't ask to become a symbol of the resistance. All of that was thrust upon him. And everyone is holding him to such a standard that is unrealistic, bro. You're asking this man to be perfect, to be beyond perfect in a very imperfect world after he's seen the worst atrocities, and he's seen babies being murdered in all sorts of ways. Everyone in Gaza has, so he's not unique in that fact. But he's Elijah's age. He's 25. I'm 8 years older than Motaz. He's a young man. He's gonna say stupid things. What he said, sharing the blame between the occupation and the IDF, was probably stupid. But if he feels this way, who am I to tell him that he's wrong? His best friends got blown up in front of him. If he feels that some of that blame can go to Hamas, he's not wrong. I understand the value of Hezbollah and the resistance in Lebanon. Does that mean I think Hezbollah and the resistance is beyond reproach, that they don't mess up, they don't make mistakes? Just a few months ago, there was a whole anti-gay campaign that was spurred in part by Hezbollah. There's a lot of things that they do that I disagree with. نحن كنا عم ننزل October 17th. It's October 17th?
Right. 7.
October. وقت نحن كنا عم ننزل October 7th, there was Hezbollah supporters عم ينزلوا عم بيخبطوا فينا بالطرقات. نحن we're trying to make a better country, كانوا عم ينزلوا عم يضربونا. So I'm never going to sit here and tell you that the resistance is 100% correct, but I still understand their value, but you can still criticize them. And if Motaz feels that they were a little bit careless with their lives, let's not act, let's stop romanticizing shway, the resistance, and think logically. I have watched interviews with my own eyes of some of the leaders تبع Hamas عم بيقولوا, like, yeah, it's fine if if Israel murders like 10,000 people, we'll replace them. Few videos, you know what I mean? Like, our women will give birth to more people. I'm not saying that that's an excuse and that means it's okay to bomb them, not at all. But you have leaders of Hamas who've been very nonchalant about the human cost of lives be Gaza. You know what I mean? It's great to appreciate the resistance and what they're doing and their suffering, of course. And they're essential for, and unfortunately, countries like ours need a resistance to be able to survive. But to all of a sudden, all the good that Motaz did to show the world what was happening, يكبوه بالزبالة كأنه ما عمل شيء وخلص اسكت, shut up, you're a traitor, وهيدا, لا, I'm sorry. None of you guys went through what he went through. Most of us would crumble if we had to survive a day of what he had to survive. He said something stupid. Let him learn. Give him the criticism. He can grow from it. But stop fucking acting that you're better than fucking Motaz from behind your computer screens.
Absolutely. It's at the end of the day, it's politics. So again, Motaz found himself in a situation somehow
with a very big responsibility.
Now he has the burden to represent. He's like an international representative of this cause. وأنه it's politics. كمان ما في يجي يحكي أنه إذا he's talking to someone foreign يجي يقول له yeah I love Hamas, he's gonna stop listening. يعني أنه at the end of the day it's all politics.
He has to play the game. ومجبور يعني he wants to try to make a difference internationally. He's gonna have to grease up some hands.
حتى كمان انه bro, war is so fucking ugly. يعني تخيل انه at some point يعني حتى we can compare this للثورة, انه نحن قد ايه كنا مع الثورة وكل شيء ده, بعدين انه هلا كلنا بنقول انه ليك بركي لو ما نحن عملنا ثوره بركي ما كان تيك اخته
I think the thawra is cringe now. I think it's cringe. Every time I look back at my time بالثورة قد كنت محمس وعم نتظاهر وعم بيغنوا وعم بيرقصوا ويوغا بالرينج bro. It was so cringe. It was so cringy. Apparently people started digging ولقيوا posts من معتز على Facebook in 2017 وكمان he was always like against the resistance and stuff. تبخي it's fine. He lives there. If his experience dictates that my experience having the resistance there.
His own reasons to
He's
believe
entitled.
He's entitled to
حدا غيره بتكون مشكلة بس it's coming from him who's experienced كل هالشيء. It's fine.
And if you're disappointed in Motaz, that's because those are your own expectations.
People have different opinions.
It's your fault. أنت حطيت your expectations, what you thought Motaz was and what he was supposed to be, and you put it on him. And when he didn't act the way you thought he should act, all of a sudden he's a piece of shit and you want to throw him out in the trash. لا يا خيي. بلا معتز we would never have known him and a lot of other people بيزان وبلاستيا و100,000 واحد ووائل دحدوح بس he was one of those essential voices who carried the voice of Palestine to the whole world. He has more followers than Joe Biden. He has every right to make a mistake and يعني he can say أنا برو بعطيه ليه يقول بعد 100 200 300 شغلة هبل بس for him to continue what he's doing and try to find a solution for what's happening بغازة.
On a podcast like this يعني discuss silly topics بنقول اشياء بتباكلاشز علينا وبنغلط فيها.
كيف هو
ما له responsibility عليه يعني.
He's just 25 years old يعني.
So I would just say everyone relax.
Keep in mind صار بيوروب ما في يقول بقى اللي كان يقولوا قبل. إذا he wants to make it there يعني وغير.
I don't know about that. He should still be honest. ولا don't try to say things just to appease a certain message.
إنه أوقات العالم عن جد تتعب من الحرب تتعب من كل شيء. أنا زلمة صار له كل مش بس هو يعني إنه كل العالم صار لهم 100 وأكتر نهار عم بيموتوا 2000 مرة وكل شيء وكل يوم. أنا أكيد at some point رح خلص يتعبوا يقولوا إنه ليك خلص سخت هالشغلة يعني. يا ريت كلها ما صارت.
Bro, man, like he literally saw dozens and dozens of friends and family members die in front of his eyes. Who the fuck am I هلا أنا قاعد هون عم بسوي البودكاست اللي أنت غلطان يا معتز أنت ليه هربت من غزة وليش هيك أنت واحد كس what hey fuck me if I want to fucking say that shit bro. You know what I mean? I fucking love Motaz.
حتى if I disagree with his opinion ما لعين له إياها.
Bro, I love Motaz. I cherish him so much. I think he's such an important figure. He can say, bro, if you hear what I used to say about Palestine, Israel من 3 سنين, or sometimes the opinions that I have على الوضع بلبنان the resistance here, I'm all over the place.
Absolutely.
You grow, you learn, you change your mind. We have room. أنا كنت حمار من 7 أشهر ما كنت عارف شيء. هلا I know a little bit more about the situation. You can take things. It's like we're constantly growing and learning and improving. Okay, afford Motaz the same fucking opportunity. That's what I would say. Let's go a little bit to something a little bit lighter. There was a man caught jerking off in a movie theater in the States and he fell asleep with his penis out, folks. But that's not the best part. So I really want to talk about this. I find it very funny. So there's a new A24 movie called Love Lies Bleeding.
The Kristen Stewart lesbian movie.
It's a Kristen Stewart lesbian movie. There's like a bodybuilder. I don't know what it's about. Okay. So here it is. Like a man has been arrested for masturbating in a screening of Love Lies Bleeding. He ended up falling asleep with his penis out. The picture here is censored. I saw an uncensored one on Twitter, bro. So we're going to look at the picture a little bit more in close up because
zoom in.
We're going to zoom in because guys, ignore شوي. Okay. The penis.
Ignore the
there's a red square.
Man.
Look at what's next to him, bro. Okay, look at the little table that's next to his cinema chair, bro. This man did not go to a movie, bro. This man that I have to fucking party, bro. He's got a little fucking bottle of whiskey, first of all. Hey, just to start, he's got a little tiny bottle of whiskey.
في 2 bottles.
This is like either another bottle or a little glass full of whiskey. Exactly. He's got a pack of Marlboros, bro. ما فيك تدخن بالسنة. He's got his pack of Marlboros fucking out. Hey, it's probably like a vape.
It's like a vape.
So عنده vape, عنده Marlboros. What is it, like a cup of coffee?
وعم بيقولوا تحت like the black square عم بيقولوا it's like a rolled up هيدا with some coke.
Oh my god, that was probably cocaine. Oh my god, bro. So here, right there, like the uncensored picture, you can kind of just see like the top of his penis like sticking out from like under his hand in his underwear, bro. It's so fucking awkward. There's the guy who took this photo. He did an interview with some guys that I love. It's like 40 minutes. I'm بحضر the interview. The guy who took the picture. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna continue it. It's with the BO boys. بيعملوا like a box office podcast twice a week. So they got the guy who took this photo. I'm so enamored by. And I want to go watch a movie with this guy. Had the rule like don't whip out your dick, bro. No whipping out your dick, but this is a good time. This man knows how to have a good time at a movie theater. I'm sorry, bro. Next time I'm going to Vox, you best believe I'm taking 2 bottles of whiskey. عن جد 2 bottles of whiskey. شو بدك فيهم برو؟ هون عامل لها ميكس هون دايس وويسكي.
انا اديته له الفيلم برو.
ما بعرف.
وغفت.
While jerking off with his dick still out. This is the greatest story.
Most likely blacked out يعني.
برو انا قد ايه زهق الزلمه اللي عامل كل هول.
هيك بتعرف the movies are back baby. يعني you don't need Oppenheimer making money. Dune. This is when you know cinema is back baby. You got people jerking off in the cinema with their dick out, falling asleep with cocaine. bottles of whiskey. هلا بدي اروح على السينما احضر فيه. هلا بدي اروح. This man's having a good time. I want to go have a good time as well, bro. وين في screen live love lies bleeding, bro. Let's fucking go. مش حينزلوه, I don't think. And I heard mixed things about it. Honestly, I am kind of curious. The trailer was very interesting looking.
It is interesting looking, to say the least.
But anyway,
I love Kristen Stewart.
Speaking of movies, let's shuffle some topics around. What are you guys currently watching? Video games that you're playing? Fishy that you want to talk about? Please let us know. And what do you think about this? In the comments.
And the updates on last week.
Yeah,
because I was saying on Hala no I saw because I haven't seen any movies, so I saw some movies. I saw Barbie. It was average at best. ما حقاطع.
It's fun. It was fun.
It was average. I saw Maestro. It was very rich and dense indeed. حسيت I couldn't blink. But it was nice.
Maestro guys مش المايسترو فينا. Maestro تبع نتفليكس تبع Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, by the way, a lot of people shat on him, but I think he blended perfectly into the role. I think he was perfect.
By the way, هلا it was Mother's Day or Mother's Day is coming up. كان عم بيبيع المايسترو تريو بار ب $9.
That's right.
3 bars ب $9. ما مصدق bro. It's so expensive. Maestro.
غالي
bro. DVD أصلي. So continue.
I saw Poor Things. I highly recommend to watch it.
أنا have to watch it بس ما
كذا شخص has recommended this.
It's beautiful.
أنا يورغوس ما بحب فلومته ليورغوس.
A lot of people are saying that, a lot of people are saying I know it's problematic because of the themes بالmovie, but I know it's a satire and I really liked it. It's so well done. The performances were awesome. I advise you to watch
ليك الارت دايركشن حلوة enough ليربح على باربي.
Literally, it was a gorgeous movie.
Wow. I'll watch it.
The cinematography تبعه بيسطل.
نحشيلها صورة من هون this guy with his dick out.
Please.
I'll watch Poor Things eventually بس وقتها إلي جلاد. It's a movie that I need to يكون إلي جلاد أحضر وهلا you can't pay me to watch it بس.
Surprisingly ما بدك جلادة. Maestro took me a lot of جلادة to watch.
بدخين الراس.
بس ما بتعرفيني أنا تبلميز jump to me. أنا حضرت أنا بعد في شيء.
لا بعد عندي شيء.
أنا بلشت شوغان سيريز. شوغان.
على نتفليكس.
في 4 episodes لا مش على نتفليكس.
Disney Plus.
Hulu. Yeah, it's 10 episodes total, but so far only 4 are out. By the time this is out, هيكون في 5 episodes. It's amazing. No, it's like a it's based on a book and an old like series that was made in like the 80s. It's gonna be only 1 season. It's kind of like Game of Thrones without the fantasy, without dragons. Set in feudal Japan. Betrayals with families who fighting for power. It's fucking awesome. You got honor and betrayal, and I love feudal Japan stuff. So once I watched all 4 episodes and I was like, fuck, I gotta wait a week for the 5th one. I still wanted to be in that Japan mode. بلشت أحضر Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix. It's 8 episodes. The whole season is on Netflix. It is incredible. I don't love animation as an adult, but this is a great adult animated series. Violent, sexy. The action is incredible. The performances are great. The characters are great. I can't wait for the 2nd season. If you're liking Shogun and you're into the feudal Japan and all that sort of thing, is Alapto Ghost of Tsushima on PlayStation and you liked it, watch Shogun, watch Blue Eye Samurai. You're not going to regret it. I'm still playing Harry Potter. وسون بدنا نبلش نلعب السايبر بونك.
كم ساعة صاروا؟
شي 15 ما دقرته بالويكند.
What do you think about it?
It's fun. It's very fun. You watch my review from last week.
I edited it.
we ما فينا يلا.
If you want Hulu, by the way, بلبنان it's on Disney Plus.
بعرف عندي Disney Plus.
أنت شو عم تحضر يا نديم؟
أنا عم بحضر قصص قديمة. حضرت Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon movies.
ل3 ورا بالطيارة. هيك I was watching like
crime. Weapon مع ميل جيبسون though.
ميل جيبسون. هيك قصص شوي crime movies. وهيك رجعت حضرت توب بوي لشي 6 مرة بحياتي. كثير بحب هالسيريز.
توب بوي. Never seen it.
Bro, wow.
على نتفليكس.
You should definitely watch it.
أنت علاي شو عم تعمل؟
Like أنا my free time I either watch short movies for my TikTok. او بحضر فول موفي بدعموا شيء عنه.
Short
بس recently
movies?
حضرت سيمبل ب 2009 نزل تبع ذا كوريان موفي اللي بيكون عالم بأوضة بيضاء كلها كبسات. That was fucking trippy.
with the little dicks.
Yeah. It was such a cool movie.
عم تلعب
بس
gaming؟
انه recently Baldur's Gate بعدنا I'm milking it. صرت بآخر act and I'm almost done with it. Fucking amazing game. وناطي Dragon's Dogma 2 هلا it looks insane. وهلا اخذت سبايدر مان 2 من انطون.
ايه انا
What are
سبايدر
you waiting for?
Dragon's Dogma 2. It's a series.
انا Spider-Man 2 I platinumed it. That's the only reason اعطيت Elijah. I did everything you can do in that game. I got every single trophy. ويمكن قبل ما العب Cyberpunk بدي العب Sifu. Have you played Sifu? It's like a hand-to-hand action.
قديم شوي.
قديم. It's like a couple years old.
PS Plus.
I just want to play it because قد ما تحمست على Blue Eye Samurai. No, بس I can sign up for a month.
اشتركها download it free.
قد ما تحمست بدي شيء خبيث وهيك Sifu looks like.
Combat is great.
I'm gonna do that.
It's very arcadey.
Sifu. ويلا طيب.
I'm rewatching The Simpsons من
بتعرفوا
أول season لهلا.
أنا حضرت كتير حتستغربوا بس الفيلم تبع أبو رياض أكيد مش حاضرينه برو بس كتير حلو برو صراحة يعني يا ريت بيرجعوا بلبنان بيكتبوا كاركتر مثله. واو.
Legend أخي. I don't like him.
I keep watching Shark Tank Dubai on YouTube.
Shark Tank Dubai.
I just watched no, I've never seen Shark Tank Dubai.
Normal Shark Tank.
تبع Dubai in particular is very good.
I wanted to talk about this LBC video right here. Let's just watch 3 seconds because نزلوا فيه لهالسب برو على Instagram.
حرب المجانين والمتطرفين.
He's basically saying that what's happening in Gaza is a war between extremists and crazy people. He's basically blaming مثل شوي ستيل شوي معتز إنه yeah this is everybody's fault. Hey, there's a little bit of resistance, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. اسمه رواد طه. بتذكر أنا كان بمنتشرين. I always thought he just looked like a very young boy. He was running for like as like something بمنتشين بتذكر. I was like, isn't this guy like 14 years old? Why is he running for something بالدولة? But apparently he's an adult. Good luck, bro. We don't want. I want to talk about this we don't have a lot of time. Go watch this video on LBC. أكلوا خرا كل الcomments. أنا just the sound effect. Can we just 1 second to listen to the sound effects? The transition. شوفوا. Like عم بيحكوا عن حرب bro. 30,000 people have died. شوفوا the sound effects عم بيحطونا على LBC.
حرب المجانين والمتطرفين. هيك يمكن اختصار كل شيء عم نشهده من 7 أكتوبر لليوم.
شوي حط لك البوينغ.
مشاهد الدمار.
شو عم تعملوا LBC؟ شو عم تعمل يا رواد طه؟ Anyways. Next شو عنا؟ خي it's good.
I wasn't here for the whole segment by the way. Sorry.
اختفيت نور.
You're gonna be here. You're gonna be happy you're back for this guy, for this one, folks. The Anze guy.
Wow.
I so wanna leave.
I don't even know how to talk about this. And this is gonna يعني monetization. The video is gonna be taken down, folks. بدنا شو بدنا نعمل؟ أنت كيف نديم بعتنا هيدا الأكاونت من يومين. How did for you page recommendation هيدا؟
لا I saw it on حدا منزله على ستوري.
So حدا منزله.
For some reason.
So okay, so this should we even say this guy's name?
أصلاً اسمه
اسمه I'm not gonna say his real name.
اسمه
على TikTok. You're gonna see once we put the videos. هتشوفوا his username يعني. He only has 256 followers, so he's by no means famous. This guy he's just being himself.
بركي هو والعنزة بس عم ينفولو.
يعني to his shitty luck, one of his videos ended up in front of me. لأنه هلا we're gonna have to talk about this.
بس بدي أحكي شوي.
بدي
أحكي شوي عن شو صار the process لبعت لكم اللينك. فتت شفت ستوري فتت على الستوري وهيك عم شوفها. then برو لاحظت انه عن جد كثير عم بنزل بالبوست وما مش عم بعرف شو بدي اعمل فمش قد ما في قصص كثير غريبه ماشي it's just pictures كلهم بس في فيديو واحد.
Let's get to it, folks. Let's get to it. This is a man who maybe lives in a farm or something and he has questionable relationships with his animals, particularly a goat. So this is a picture. Let's just start with this photo, okay? The first thing we're going to look at, this is and this is a goat. يعني the goat's mouth is inside his mouth. عم بيمصل له تمه للعنزه يعني عم بيمصل له تمه للعنزه.
That's so gross.
Is that a goat? By the way, what animal is this? Is that the goat?
Goat.
It's a goat. So he's sucking the goat's mouth. I don't even know what the fuck to call this.
برو تخيل عنزه شو عم تفكر.
مش حتى bestiality. I don't know what this is. Oh, by the way, he might just really like animals. We don't know what he's doing, but if he's comfortable enough posting this stuff on TikTok, God knows what's not on TikTok. God knows what's on the private folder.
برو هيك كانوا يبوسوا بعض بالقباسيه.
عن جد بعتذر مان عن جد بعتذر بس انه هول شو هول شو هون this is a video. It's a montage of pictures of him with another goat. Now look, this goat's kind of
bro انا I tripped على
what شوي الصوت. Let's start It's a cute goat.
No way.
We're gonna have to mute this.
بعدين الجوت اسمها ماريا.
So he's chilling with the goat. These are pretty innocent photos. بس انه sometimes كتير بيقرب على الجوت وفي تبويس على الجوت in a very sensual way. مش انه like بس عم بيبوس. اخي انا ببوس بسينتي ما تشوفوا. Okay, you see this?
برو انا بيي ما ببوسني هيك يعني.
انا انه I grab my cat ببوسه على راسه bro.
He's sleeping next to it.
This is still kind of cute sleeping next to the goat. This is guys في قصص cute في قصص مقرفة.
ما بتقطع
ولا شيء cute من بعد.
Let's jump back to مقرف. Let's jump back to مقرف, okay? This is gonna get us demonetized.
Bro, هيدا no way.
خلوني افسر شو عم بيصير. There's a goat.
Why?
There's a goat standing. He's laying on the ground, folks. How do you call an udder بالعربي? بزاز الجوت.
بص بز الجوت.
بز العنزة هون بيطلع الحليب حاططها بتمه. قاعد على الارض نايم على الارض حاطط بز العنزة بتمه عم بيمص الحليب من بز العنزة دايركت يعني رو ميلك. Let's play this.
Don't condone.
The music he's playing is smile. He put this music على TikTok. There's a video of him sucking on a goat's udder with the music. Hey sexy lady, I like your flow.
Legit 69 معنزة على تيك توك قدام 256 followers.
He's 69ing a goat on fucking Twitter with the music. Hey sexy lady, what flow? The flow of milk into your mouth from the udders?
Yeah.
And now you know why I think this man does things to these goats when the cameras are not rolling. There's apparently he's not getting married to a goat, but it kind of looks like he's getting married to a goat.
Got married
or he took the goat as a +1 to a wedding. We're gonna have to mute this. So they're getting pretty sensual كمان. But this is a cute goat. ما حدا يقول this is not a pretty goat. This is a very pretty goat. Let's look. I have some close-ups. شوف هون.
العنزة is molested
يعني. Fine. عن جد I hope they're fine.
Look at how cute this goat is. Look at the smile on that goat's face. Look at those eyes. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, okay? I have had a crush on 2 animals in my life. I've wanted to fuck 2 animals in my life. I'll fucking say it. Nala from The Lion King, adult Nala.
Everyone likes
Look at those eyes.
أنا كمان فكرت.
Hey, Nala's fucking
Look at Hone when she looks at Simba with those eyes. She's like, just right now, Simba. I want it right now. So that Nala, you bet your ass, I wanted to have sex with Nala right now and get down and dirty with you. But no, look at Nala. She that goat kind of looks like Nala. Look at that eye, the side, sexy eye. Look at that smile.
I think that's حيوانات, bro.
The other animal that I would have been totally down to fuck, Lola Bunny. I don't want to hear any arguments. Lola Bunny and Nala, these are my furry queens right there.
Lola Bunny بتتعوج.
They're cartoons. I was a child. You know what I mean? This man is not a child. This man is an adult. He knows what he's doing with them goats.
And the goat is real.
بسينتك.
بوس بسينتك bro بس مش هيك. Okay, هون the goat.
بسينتك طيبة.
This is another video with the goat. هون the goat قد ما معودة إنه تشلح له تيابه. The goat's trying to take his shirt off. هون. شو محسودين. The goat's like, come on, are we gonna do it again? We're gonna have to mute this. شوف, the goat's like, take it off, bitch. Take that shit off like you did last night.
وكل his videos فيهم like romantic songs in the background.
Haram, bro. He seems like a nice guy. Like I don't want to. He just really likes animals.
It's just weird.
He just really likes these animals. You know what I mean? Honey, he's kissing the goat again.
Bro, الكادرات super romantic.
Look, I've never been this close to a goat. Maybe if you're close to a goat, you're like, God damn, I want to give that goat a kiss. ما بعرف يا أخي. أنا بحياتي مش مقرب على ده عنزة. ما بعرف أنا العنزة كيف شو سيستم العنزة. هون شو عنا كمان. Let's see. What surprise.
ماشي كله هيك literally.
Close-ups with the goats.
Pictures of my kitty.
I've definitely. Okay, this is too sensual of a kiss that حتى. You know what I mean? Like it's very sensual. Like it's like a slow-mo kiss. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I give my cat a nice little slow kiss on the head مثل ابني. I consider my cat أنا ابني, folks. ما تشوفوا شو بويس شو بعمل فيه. So I don't want to act like I don't. But I don't do this. And again, I've never sucked on Leopold's tits for milk. Yeah. I can fucking say that. هلا, goats aren't the only animal that he goes for. هون this is him with a donkey. So في كذا حيوان يعني donkeys are also in danger. Can't interrupt this. We're going.
هون بهالفيديو بالكابشن كان حاطط شي هاشتاج خيانة or something.
Oh my god.
It's a donkey.
Cheating on the goat with the donkey. So it's you could possibility he's doing something with the donkey كمان. So he's into goats and donkeys.
But I mean, if he's with the donkey, I know, good for him.
Bro, في dogs كمان. You think we're done with the donkey?
I think this is like completely harmless. شو هذا أسد؟
That's a dog.
The master.
Cheval, bro.
So again, he definitely works on a farm.
أكيد مبين وين.
So he works on a farm. These are his animals. He's probably raised them since they were little babies. So مع ودلون. Okay. One more dog. عندنا one more dog here that he's chilling with. A couple of dogs actually, I think. Oh.
حرام هضموا الكلب.
حرام معطل الكلب.
إذا خايف ياكل.
So that's there's nothing. You think there's nothing wrong. There he goes with a nice sensual kiss at the end just to ruin this fucking video.
تخيل عضله دعينته.
يعني he almost had it, then he had to move in for that slow kiss. Anyways, شو بعد عنا? Sharing food. Honey, sharing food with who? A goat? Just one more video after this goes on.
ليك الأغاني خطرين درو اللي بنقيهم.
كله خطير. We're not looking at this for no reason. There's a chance that there's maybe some bestiality going on here, man. شو بدكم يعني?
I really hope they're all safe.
I hope they're all safe. I'm sure if I had to put money on it, they're probably safe except for that goat whose udder he sucked. هون شو في? Our last video, folks. Our last video of our boy. That's a cute goat.
That's goose.
These goats are kind of cute. عن يعني really the most problematic, we gotta watch that again, is the udder sucking. It's the udder. Let's look at it again, guys. He's on the ground. Goat udder. بز العنزة بتمه. Okay, I just want to say بز العنزة.
كيف حكى معه?
His sexy lady, I like your flow. Again, don't forget. The guy's got a dark sense of humor. Maybe he's just very darkly funny.
He's just like mentally ill.
That's the goat, man. شو بدي لكم يعني the new character on the show.
He is the goat.
I would like to meet some of those goats. I wouldn't mind meeting the main goat, his main squeeze. Anyone anything to say about the goat man before we move on?
No, good for him.
I hope it's just harmless.
So funny. Please stop.
Please ما تنيك عن ستاك شرفك.
Okay, so speaking of dogs, I said this is a new. It's not a new TikTok trend, but it's like a new thing that showed up on my For You page, which I didn't know was a thing. Dog eating ASMR. So like you have these dog owners that will make a very fancy platter for their dogs full of expensive meats, liver.
Wow, I love these channels.
And the dogs bro. So it's weird. People find like the sounds are very ASMR, but no, it's weird. Beef tongue, ground beef, chicken breast, duck head, apple.
Like a duck should disturb me.
So isn't that too much food for a dog?
الدق مع عينه لا. Oh, that's my favorite dog.
Let's go to feast. And it's disgusting. I would die if I ate this with him. That's the first thing she's gonna feed him.
The crunch.
إجا الأكل. We love Karen. ما عمل لي كلب Karen.
Oh my god.
Don't think that. لا no.
You made it worse.
ايه man. شو رايك فيه منهبك؟
Cut that out. Cut to this.
لا موضوع.
لا كتير حلوة.
Bro, that's too much food. لا.
شو هذا؟ That's a rock بالآخر.
Listen, no, that's he can't eat for another weekend after this meal.
What a good dog.
Good dog. ايش جنة دونه.
ليك أنا لسانه طالع لبرا.
هذا كات صحته أحسن منه.
ما تنسوا if you die and your pet is around you, he has no food to eat, your dogs and cats will eat you eventually. Cats will eat you first, but dogs will eat you too. But they'll wait longer before they eat you. But that little cute motherfucker will eat the shit out of you. Especially بهيدا معود ياكل beef tongue وكلا.
بس مش جون.
ده هيدا جون برو جون رح ياكلك.
جون بيموت قبل ما يوصل.
ربع ساعة رح ياكلك. When we have another dog with another, this is very fancy. This is all fish and stuff. شو هيدا؟
برو بالبيت ما باكل هيك أنا.
Brown dogs, how cute.
Duck hearts, salmon tail, beef, lamb liver, bone broth, kiwi, what?
هذا منيح للجيم.
Strawberry.
عن جد.
Some oil up there with vitamins. And then هيك اخته للصحن bro. هي مبسوطة, she's making it look all good. اجا اخده
انت هيك بتعمله بطعينتك ولا؟
ايه اكيد. That's kind of fucked up.
هذا كلب عم ياكل.
Boring shit.
It's boring. خلاص يلا بكفي, no more. إذا نور جاي, then you guys get the idea. There's a porn star called Morgue Pie. She just found a brand new way, like a new Twitch, like technique of getting viewers. She's wearing like green screen shorts and she's playing Fortnite on her ass.
I'm rusty.
So instead of looking at a computer screen, you can just look at Morgue Pie's ass while she plays.
How do you come up with this?
Fortnite.
That's fucking genius.
Twitch
is crazy.
On Twitch, they try to work around every rule. At one point, they were like almost showing their like boobs. They would like be almost completely naked, but they would just cover their nipples to try to test the nudity, how far you can take it. وبيعملوا hot tub streams. كل شيء Twitch, they'll try everything until it gets banned.
Twitch is fucking crazy.
You can't ban. There's nothing worth banning here. Meshi, you can't even tell that it's an ass, to be honest with you. If you like focus on the game for 5 seconds, you forget you're looking at an ass. But it's very smart from Morgue Pie. Bravo, ya Morgue Pie. Now that I know,
it's live. عم تتحرك ريزو.
I thought it was a photo.
No, she's wearing green shorts. There's a camera aimed at her ass all the time.
كثير ذكية برو. لو عم تعملها انت تي شيرت.
ما بحس رح تزبط معي انا.
Killed one.
كاكي مات.
Anyways, guys, we got the final topic of the day. Okay, this is like a 4-hour episode, I feel. Cocky, folks. يعني.
Dearest.
Bernie, sorry. Let's bring our good Cocky over here. Kifak, buddy. Cocky's not looking too good, is he, folks? So if you're wondering why Cocky rah wajho, first let's look at a quick video. This is what has been happening. This is why Cocky looks the way he is. This is the culprit, folks. Leopold. He's been using Cocky as a scratch board, basically, for his nails. Hey.
So cute.
So Nick this morning I caught him again, to be honest with you guys. He made it even worse. When I yelled at him, ما كان يفل until like I yelled at him a couple times. وشو شو صار ببرني كمان قد ما نيك اخته.
Sweet boy. شو هالليتل butt.
Hey. Leave Cocky alone, boy.
Jesus Christ. I shot Bernie from the top of the cock, bro. So as you guys know, we got this like 10 months ago. Noel Kunsol, she is Unsol. She's like she's hilarious. She's like a meme. She's on TikTok and stuff. She makes these huge dick pinatas. She makes asses. She makes boobs. We bought a whole bunch of them. We were celebrating something. We were supposed to destroy Cocky all this time ago. But no, I kind of grew attached to him. يعني ما كان إلي قلب كسره. He had these eyes and the smile and he kept looking at me. I was like, no, I can't kill him.
With the rose.
بس هلا with كل شيء اللي عمل فيه Leopold, it's time for him to go. You know what I mean? It's a piñata. Take أخته. He's falling apart. He shouldn't suffer like this. Piñatas aren't made. They're made to be destroyed. You know what I mean? He's not made to last here. And I feel like I extended his life way too much.
You're killing him slowly.
It's time for him to rest. It's time to give Cocky his final rest. It was always hard for me to get to kill him. I like him. Inspired by, just to show you يعني, we've been through with Cocky يعني, literally 10 months. What اجا جوزيف مرعب وتصور مع ليو. Here's Cocky in the background. يعني Cocky got to meet Joseph Mirab. He's been part of this podcast for 10 months, almost a fucking year. If you guys watched last week's episode, which I hate by the way, I think last week's episode is one of the worst we've ever done. Apologies for that. I'm an honest man. I can admit sometimes we make some shit episodes. Last week, if you remember, I spent like 10 minutes. So I spent like 10 minutes last week reading letters that were written for Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball Z, who passed away. 2 other very famous anime creators, the guys who created Naruto and One Piece, wrote very emotional letters saying goodbye to Toriyama. And I wanted to do the same for Cocky. And I read those letters and I cried on camera. Again, horrible episode. But I thought to ask everyone to write an emotional goodbye letter for Cocky before we send him on his way. He's been with us for 10 months.
Yes.
Who wants?
Finally.
Shut up! Shut up. You're each gonna read the letters.
لا اعملها سكرول انا مع ربطة.
You're gonna unscroll it and read it yourself. يلا. Everyone read your goodbye words to Kaki.
We all have our letters, by the way.
I even have a letter
on my phone.
Kaki.
Elijah وناديم كتبون last minute.
أنا هلا بقى عم بكتبها.
I'm the worst student كانت بشكل كل.
عن جد أنت كمان.
I want this. I know you guys are tempted to make this a joke, but we're gonna take this seriously. Okay?
أكيد.
طلع عنزي هيدا عنزتي. I'm kissing a huge cock. Let's go. يلا بلش إلايجا.
ما بقدر برو كثير I can't take myself seriously.
Did you write it really emotionally يعني؟
لا مش هالقد انه مانياك بس انه فيها انه
طب يلا قريها.
ما بقدر I wanna act it out بس I can't لانه عارف I should.
إلايجا فكر بشيء.
He's gonna die soon. Do you want to say goodbye to Kaki or not, bro?
حدا يبلش.
تعرف هاي آخر مرة حتشوفها بحياتك؟
حدا يبلش قبل.
نور بلش.
To a dick like no other. بلش أنا.
Guess.
Penis here, penis there. But Kaki made Leopold his pair. I'm writing this poem/letter to say goodbye. Thunder barks in melancholic silence.
Chat GPT?
Fashion. I just reworded a poem I've written before. مش هيك اتفتح تلفوني. A bird chased cock with false misguidance. Like a stranded cum shot with a penis in her mouth. A love so dear has been smashed to rest. A half-bashed face with a dream to mend, but to every piñata there is an end. Goodbye.
I wasn't expecting a poem, nor did I ask for a poem, but we'll take it. We'll take it. With my hands resting on his balls.
I cannot take this seriously. I cannot.
يلا قري.
كنت حبجة عم
That yours is long too. Get to reading يلا.
كاتبة أسئلة الجامعة.
أنا كاتبة proper eulogy.
أنا كمان.
Okay.
Gentlemen, as we bid farewell to Kaki, I feel obliged to confess. At first, as Kaki joined our weekly gatherings, his presence made me uncomfortable. Was it his unsettling grin? Was that he was a big penis piñata? I'm not sure. I even hesitated each time I had to be in the same frame as him. Despite my reservations, lo and behold, Kaki slowly blended into our set, hanging around in that corner, filling the space with his charm. I never quite warmed up to Kaki, but now that he's gone, I can't help but think, what's big enough to fill that corner now? Nothing will compare to Kaki. You left me, you left Anthony, you left Nadim and Elijah. You left your corner, but most importantly, you left Bernie.
Oh.
Kaki, you were loved. May you find bliss and be recycled. Your grin will haunt us forever.
Beautiful. He will not be recycled. He's going in the trash. What a bit. Beautiful. He's touched. Are you touched, Kaki?
He's obviously being touched.
He's throbbing right now. Nadim يلا. What do you have?
أنا كتبت بالعربي.
يلا كله أحسن. Even better.
نحن من لبنان.
Shut the fuck up.
حكوا عربي يا لوط. عم بمزح يلا.
أنا it's more of a personal approach من أنا وكوكي. Dear Kaki. Merci. ما عربيزي.
أيها كوكي.
Dear Kaki. Merci. Merci على كل الأيام اللي قضيتها معنا على البودكاست. ميرسي على كل الحلقات والذكريات اللي بنيناها سوا. كنت أكتر من بينياتا. كنت أكتر من شخص. كنت أحلى شيء.
You're making it up right now. You're not even looking at your phone.
عم بيعطي على performance.
بعرف إنه أنت الوحيد اللي كان يسمعنا حتى لو ما حدا كان يسمعنا.
كمل.
بحبك كتير. باي.
You appreciate, don't you, Kaki? Let's read the only letter that matters is Daddy's letter.
What the fuck? I really put effort.
Very nice, beautiful letter. Smart. My turn. Dear Kaki, you were never meant to be here for long. After all, you're a piñata, a combination of cardboard, paper mache, and glue, shaped to look like a giant penis, stuffed with Dr. Food candy. I bought you as a meme, handmade by the legendary Noel Kunsul, You were supposed to be gone from my life just as quickly as you entered it, smashed to bits with a baseball bat. But as soon as I laid my eyes on you and saw that smile of yours and those shades, I knew you were one cool dude, the coolest cock in town. So you stayed, keeping me company, always silent, always hard. You became a part of this show, a part of this family, my favorite intern. You never complain, never bitch, always smiling, always hard. Noel Kunsul may have been your creator, but I was your daddy. And I love you like a son, Cocky Balboa. But after 10 months, it's time for you to go. You were not long for this world. Your soul was always too pure. Your place is in the heavens, with the angels, with Akira Toriyama sensei, looking down on us and keeping us safe. So goodbye, my son.
The amount of effort you've put in this is crazy.
Not a lot of effort. I'm just that good. So goodbye, my son. Our hopes and dreams travel with you. The next time it snows, I'll look up and smile because I know it's you up there, spreading your love around. So...
Wow, the snow part, genius.
My final words for Cocky.
You really insisted that he was hard.
He was hard.
Yeah,
He's
he
always
is
hard.
hard.
He's never been not hard.
So
I think we're gonna kill before we destroy Cocky. Let me just thank the viewers for watching. This is the end of our episode. Let me take a second to thank some of our interns, folks, before we put Cocky to sleep. Beautiful blonde patrons like Sarah M, Wael Abu Karam, Mirna Zakaria, Gilbert Dubois, Mariam Ayad, Joy Tassidis, and Luayt Faili. Superhero patrons like Mustafa Wehbe, the Zatariya family, Mo Hariri, Tariq Shalhoub, and our amazing God-tier patrons Rifat Fakih, Burgery, Elia Al-Mujabbir, Jessica Ann, Raj, and Jack Sleeman. You guys are amazing. If you guys would like to support this little independent YouTube channel, the best way and the only way to do so is on Patreon. So we're counting on you. Pick a tier that's right for you. We will love you forever. There's a bunch of exclusive videos on there. Now that that's out of the way, let's just say goodbye to Cocky and put him to sleep together. Rest in peace, Cocky.